Hey guys, welcome back to 10 Universe. In our today's video, we are going to list down the top 10 craziest celebrity death conspiracy theories. But before we jump into our video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel for more amazing content. Also, turn on the bell notifications to receive our latest updates. Alright, let's begin. Number 10. Michael Jackson. After Jackson's death, his doctor, Conrad Murray, was unwittingly found guilty. Murray went on to write a revealing book in which he claimed Jackson was chemically neutered as a child. According to Murray, MJ's testicles were intact, but the singer received injections to keep his voice higher. Number 9. Paul McCartney. Did you know that the real Paul McCartney died in 1966 and was replaced by a similar personality? Now, this is what some fans theorize. They say all the evidence you need that Paul is dead is in his lyrics. For example, if you play Revolution 9 from the Beatles' White Album backwards, it sounds like they are saying "Turn me on, dead man." McCartney himself, who is probably very much alive, even mocked this conspiracy by naming one of his albums Paul is Live. Number 8. Khloe Kardashian. Long before the Kardashians became reality megastars, the family found their first slice of fame during the infamous O.J. Simpson. Robert Kardashian, father of Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, and Rob, was part of the team that represented the former NFL star in the very high-profile case. But O.J. is also said to have closer ties with Kardashian. The family claims that Simpson, as Khloe's father, regularly assisted them with his willingness to take the DNA test. However, publicly, the family insists that Robert is Khloe's real father. Number 7. Beyonce. Wild voices always seem to float around the Queen Bee, well with her being in the Illuminati and possessed by demons. The biggest question marks are the after effects of her first pregnancy, which many believe she faked. However, Jay-Z and Beyonce hired an entire wing in a Manhattan hospital to ensure absolute privacy. During the birth of their first child, the couple has always rejected the idea, but there is something very strange about that disappearing belly. Number 6. Britney Spears. While it's fun to think about this notion, if you're aware of your conspiracy theories, it sounds like something the US government would likely do. But why was the Bush administration supposedly working with Spears to use it to cover up its mistakes? Whenever something went wrong in the White House, the singer absent-mindedly did something to divert attention to her. Number 5. John Lennon. Who killed John Lennon? Well, according to this theory, Stephen King, but it was Presidents Nixon and Ronald Reagan. Steve Lightfoot reportedly gave King permission to remove the Beale. Lightfoot suggests that magazines such as Time and Newsweek carried cryptic messages foreshadowing Lennon's death. This theory raises far more questions that Stephen King's motive could ever answer. It is still a concern that why would the other take the blame? And why would the US government recruit a wealthy independent author to kill a world-famous musician? Number 4. Justin Bieber. When Justin Bieber was traveling to Australia in 2017, a Perth news site ran an article claiming that the pop star is actually a lizard person, or in other words, a reptile. According to several witnesses, Bieber was passing through an airport when he suddenly transformed into a lizard with scales all over his body. Other proponents of this theory point to a 2014 courtroom video, which shows the singer blinking slowly in an eerily lizard-like way. However, the new Perth site now claims that it never published the story. Number 3. Taylor Swift. Xena Shrek was perhaps best known as Anton Lady's daughter. Founder Xena was the churchy spokesperson for nearly 5 years until she stepped down as a high priestess in 1990. Singer-songwriter Taylor Swift was born a year earlier, in 1989, and would grow up to be a dead ringer for Xena. Is Swift really an enlightened clone of Xena? Well, if so, Xena probably would have appeared alongside the other fast people in her look in the music video of What You Make Me Do. Number 2. Jennifer Aniston and Vin Diesel. James Cameron's Avatar took the world by storm in 2009 and ended up being the highest-grossing film of the year. But what if it was actually released a decade earlier along with titles like The Prince of Persia? Jennifer Aniston robbed Hollywood film studios with her associate partner, Vin Diesel, while grabbing several blockbuster titles and keeping them for years. The ploy was featured in an email sent to The Hollywood Reporter in 2010 and involves up to 20 other famous actors. Number 1. Katy Perry and JonBenet Ramsey. Well, according to sources, the 6-year-old beauty pageant queen wasn't killed at all. Instead, her death was simply a hoax, and she grew up to be pop star Katy Perry, The theory is largely based on the physical similarities between Ramsey and Perry, as well as their parents. Of course, there are several huge holes in this conspiracy, such as the fact that Perry was born nearly 6 years before Ramsey. With that being said, it's time to end our today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel for amazing content. Thanks for watching.